All right, gang. Welcome. Morning meeting. I was at a store yesterday and they were doing a morning meeting. And I was like, "Oh, this is like a big organization. They're all over North America." And their team was all huddled around at the start of the opening doing a morning meeting. I was like, "Okay, we're on the right track here." Guiding principles. Martin, from your office, can we get this, please?
Oh, yeah. So our mission is to attract, develop, and empower people from around the world to be leaders and provide exceptional exterior cleaning and Christmas light services throughout the Metro Vancouver. Our teamwork is we are in this together. We respect and look out for one another, and we know we are all human and we can do this alone, and we are all stars.
Thank you. And Pav, why are we here?
Grow people, build culture, raise defect. We are all stars.
Thank you. We are all stars.
Yeah.
Struggles yesterday, gang?
I had struggles in autumnal Richmond. I've been taking down the trees, and lots of the branches were like super dry, so they've been falling very easily. And there was lots of the new cars, so it was crazy. And some of the drivers were driving super fast over there. Even there is like 20 kilometers per hour, so that was bad.
We should actually can we make a note on that? You guys have a reminder. You guys have access to the notes, right? The master notes on file.
Yep. Yeah, I can write it
We
down.
should put a note on that because I agree. Like I've been at the auto mall and it's crazy. Like people treat that roundabout circular thing. It's
like
because
it.
they're testing a new car or whatever it is, but they are ripping.
Mhm.
Always. So you really do have to watch out when you're on that property.
So I was thinking if we can use like the coins when we go on the road, just like close little bit of that road. Especially
Yeah,
for the takedown.
you can always use your cones to do that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because it was lots of traffic yesterday. I don't know what happened there yesterday, but it was super busy.
Okay.
Okay, we'll make a note.
Anything else?
So for me, just in general, sometimes if I'm in a break or if I'm in a meeting, and sometimes I delay responding your questions. Sorry, guys. If it's something related, for example, Viper, if you have to go to North Vancouver, yeah, you can just go ahead. I always try to answer all of you guys, but sometimes, yeah, it could happen. So sorry about that. But in general, if it's something just that you can wait for a bit, it's fine, or you can also make the call.
Yeah, it's good. You do, Denise, a really good job of responding to everybody. One thing we're going to start rolling out, and I'm always mindful of how many changes that need to come in the business because I do know that feedback has been pretty consistent with me of, oh no, not another thing. But I do think that this one is a good one. It's called the 1-3-1 rule. And basically it's like what's the one thing, what are three viable options, and then what's my recommended solution to that. And I'm not going to get into it right now, but it's going to help create a bit of a formula for us to each individually create the answer to what we're currently dealing with. Okay, so like what's the issue? Here's the three things that I think we need to do, and this is actually the one thing that I think we definitely should do. Okay, so it'll allow a bit of it will allow decision making being done by each of you. Okay, so and then there's also like some tweaks of, if I am finished my job, these are the 3 things that I can do. And you don't have to ask anybody, right? We trust you, make the call, move on. Okay.
Also, sorry, very quickly, just I know Denise or anybody in the office just give us a heads up when they're eating, but we in the office we use a lot of status, right? To know like if that person is having lunch or if that person is having a meeting. So we put a little status, so you will see a little emoji on our name. So if Denise or me or anybody has like a lunch status, that means she probably is gonna take a bit longer to answer because she's eating. Same with the meetings, right? You will see a calendar with a little emoji because we are currently in a meeting and we're probably gonna take a bit of time to answer you. Okay. So just keep an eye on those if you see them.
Okay, super tech. Today is DISC, and we are talking about D. And how did you deal with that, or any feedback, comments on this, or we just want to move on because we're tired of hearing about Ds.
We don't want to hear about these. We don't like them.
Okay, all right. We'll look forward to the I's next week. Patrick, you can tell us all about that. Raving fans yesterday? What do you know? Must be some guy from Ecuador, hey? This is the Ecuador. I was reading this. Is Spanish, and I'm like, oh, interesting. So we've got now a Spanish office as well.
Yep, this is the maintenance guy from the Richmond Auto Mall.
Yeah, right. You endlessly amaze me.
I know.
Anybody to get, I would like gas station. I swear we're gonna get started getting a gas station attendants or somebody reviewing Patrick. And who else do you want to rave on? I would like to rave on the technicians yesterday for our meeting, discussing the ropes, harnesses, lanyards, all that. There was a lot of emotion in that meeting, and it was good. And I feel like we got some really good action steps to move forward. And I appreciate you guys, your involvement in that. So thank you.
I want a raving fan to Rogue. They came to help me yesterday, so I can finish the trees faster. Thank you, guys.
Anything else?
On Martin for joining us yesterday in our meeting, and he gave us good feedback and some good pointers and actions to improve things. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you for that. Has anybody watched this movie? This was a good movie. Okay. Tool of the day. Dalibor, can you please read the wide Y hang, please?
Yes, wide Y hang. Where a Y hang is reached with anchor 1.5 meter or more apart, then this would be considered a wide Y hang.
Thank you. Maybe Jacob, you could give some insight into that.
Absolutely. I just want to clarify one more very crucial thing, that every time when we are trying to do some kind of the rigging, we shouldn't exceed the angle of the rope more than 120 degrees, because if we are making that, let's say that Y hang, be like Y, that if those anchor points are, it doesn't matter if they are wide, like super there is big distance between those, but very important and crucial thing is to keep that proper angle. As you can see, the ropes are coming from the anchor points and they are connected in the middle using Alpine Butterfly, for instance. So that angle shouldn't be wider than 120 degrees. It's one of the very crucial things, because if we are exceeding that, we are stressing the all ropes and all the setup more, and we are creating potential hazardous environment just on top of that.
Good.
I
Thank
think
you.
in one of those next slides, I'm not sure if it's today or during the week, I got better picture that we can really understand what I meant by that, so we can talk about it later.
Sounds good. Thanks. Viper, that awning. Man, we definitely should have been cleaning those gutters, hey? That's an upsell right there.
Yeah. We did the upsell there. Yeah. But it was pretty dirty, and now it looks great.
Question for you. Was the customer on site when you guys were doing that job?
He was there at the beginning, and then he wasn't there. Yeah. So when we noticed he wasn't there.
Yeah, I would say like jobs like this, especially at this time of year, guys, when you don't have a full day necessarily, like you got to tell us about this right off the bat, right? And then Denise can go to the customer and say, hey, or even you guys, like you know the pricing, right? We can get you to like book that on site. That would be a great way to just prolong your day, right? You get the upsell and you work longer. So it's a win-win for both of us. And we don't have to reset up every time the job is done. Okay, so please, as you're like this time of year when we have capacity, we should absolutely be hitting these hard. Like that customer should know they got full gutters and they need to be cleaned right now. Okay.
Talking about the prices, can we get the papers with all the prices? I know we got it in the Slack somewhere.
Yeah, we have a laminator at the office, so we can get that to you for Monday or maybe even tomorrow. We can try and print that off for tomorrow.
Yeah, that would be great and everyone to have these.
Yeah. Okay. Health and safety, Patrick, can you read that through, please?
Sure. So we have the pier. An asymmetrical reason, a larger capacity. This shape offers a wide bucket, helping to provide connection to multiple or bulky components. Great option for connecting several items or ropes to one place. Wide platform works well for use with the large termination knots. So that's different carabin.
Great, thank you very much. Improvements yesterday. Denise, the follow-up process using text expander. You want to give some insight into that?
Yeah, so we usually just copy paste the text to send information to the customer by text or email. So last week, actually, I did this, that we can create just a snip, and then I put follow up, and I just fill everything. I just have to delete one line, and that's it. So it's really easy to do and faster right now, the follow up.
Awesome, that's great. Good job. David, fixing what bugs you and also slows you down.
Yeah, yesterday we came to the site and we were preparing the house for sale, so we tried to do our best, and one of the brush has like lower pressure in it, so we have to clean it, that part, and now it's all right.
Nice. What did you do to clean it? How did you do it?
With the toothpick.
Yeah. Just got the water, like, because there's probably some specks of dirt in the water jet, right?
Yeah, just and in the end there are like those two little holes, and in the end there are like yeah, some derbies or stuff like that.
Good. Nice. Finalized or like updated the new sick leave form. So going forward, it's going to be, Mira tested it already and gave the thumbs up. It's very easy to use. So it links this form to the payroll sheet. So when Arlene is doing payroll, it's going to be much easier for her to track when people are sick, right? So tracking sick days. So going forward, it's going to be connecting with the team chat, letting them know, and sending a quick form or submitting the form quickly. It takes under a minute to do. And then we are able to track that for you guys much more efficiently. Okay.
So we don't have to send the
No.
email anymore, just
No,
the form?
it's
No?
done.
Okay.
Yeah. Just the form. Yeah.
That's great. Just maybe one more thing, when it's gonna be accessible or where we can find this form.
Yeah, we'll get you that link.
Okay.
We're gonna put together basically like a kind of like a links with some QR codes for you guys, for everybody. So it's just much easier as we kind of roll out more uses of Typeform to help things. Just manage it, because yeah, it's like where are all these things? Where are all these links, right? So yeah.
Right.
8 wastes. Denise.
Our production, transportation, inventory, defects, overprocessing, motion, waiting, and loss of employee potential.
And did you notice any or recognize any?
Let me check. It could be overprocessing the thing that we were doing, like the follow-up without the snip, because we
Yeah.
were doing a lot of that, like I don't know how many months, and now it's super easy.
Years,
Yeah, years.
right? Yeah, that took a lot of time and effort, right? Now with Text Expander, we've been able to really improve that time, so you can focus on other higher value tasks. That's good.
Yeah.
And what are we grateful for today?
I'm grateful to be working with Jan today. It reminds me of our trip in Vegas. Good.
Good. I'm grateful. I don't watch TV, but last night I watched this silly show called Love is Blind with Tracy. And it was this episode, and I'm just like very thankful for her and her stability, and not, yeah, just like causing lots of drama. I know it's a TV show, I get it, but like these people are crazy. Their expectations for each other are nuts. So I'm thankful for a stable wife.
Well, we got them young, Ryan.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, come on now. It's a beautiful day. It's a Wednesday. It's Wednesday.
I'm grateful for our meeting yesterday, to be honest. I feel like we accomplished good pointers overall. So
Mm.
it was overdue to have that discussion.
Yeah, and we have some good action to go forward with.
Right. Yeah.
Good. Thanks. And why do we stretch, Armida?
You got me with my tea. To prevent injuries, to wake up, to feel better in the morning.
Mhm. Good. Yes, we do. We stretch. It's important because when we need to get to work, we get to work. And Denise, you are leading tomorrow. Yes, peace, love. Looking forward to you leading. You always do a great job.
Thanks.
And now we can get to work. Those are great shirts, eh? That Christmas light shirt. It's really shame we lost them.
Oh.
I know. It's too bad. That home show was a bit of a, what is it called? Tire fire? I think it's called the tire fire. Yeah. Okay, guys, have a great day. Thank you very much for participating and have a good work day. We'll talk to you on Slack and in your channels.
Can I just confirm tomorrow
Thank
7:30
you.
in the office?
7:30 in the office. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
With that donut.
You have to send me a picture. I don't know which one you want. I have the bananas for you. I will bring the